Yo, what's up guys, my name is Top5 Dude. Today we'll be counting down the top 5 strangest medical conditions caught on video. These conditions are really rare and trust me, you do not want any of these conditions yourself. Anyway, before we start, let me know down below if you have any medical conditions yourself. Also, if you want to win one of the 3 shoutouts at the end of my next video, then all you have to do is leave a comment down below including the hashtag medical and be subscribed to my channel. I would also really appreciate it if you could turn on my channel notifications by clicking on the bell icon. And with that said, let's jump right on into the list. Starting today's list off, we have a woman who had fingernails growing out of her head. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Fingernails were growing out of her head. This caused all of her hair to fall out and obviously this made her really insecure. Now, the doctors were not able to do anything because this was literally the first time they had ever seen something like this. Eventually, she did find a doctor that could help her by giving her medicines against severe acne.
I noticed that when I was washing Shayna's hair, my hair was coming out in big patches.
What's wrong? My hair's falling out.
Honey, hold still.
The white stems that was coming up out of her skin felt like a cactus.
Hard white spines are growing out of Shayna's scalp.
Oh, God.
They was hard, sharp, and will stick you if you touch them.
What Shayna has is a extremely rare form of disseminated porokeratosis.
The illness is so rare that Shayna is the only officially diagnosed case on record.
Is there a treatment?
Of sorts. This medication should have some impact on her symptoms.
Dr. Kang prescribes isotretinoin, a form of vitamin A used to treat severe acne.
Moving on, we have the funniest medical condition on this list. Probably also the only one that's actually funny. Anyway, this next guy has a condition that causes items to stick to his head. Almost like his head is a suction cup. This medical condition will not affect his life at all. If anything, it will only make it easier for him since he can carry a lot of stuff around with his head. Imagine walking down the street and you see this guy with a few bottles sticking to his head. That would be quite awesome.
An Illinois man has a mysterious medical condition that causes items to stick to his head, just like a suction cup.
Like this. Take it off there, make sure it's full. Or how about this one? Oh my goodness.
Jamie Keaton shows off his abilities under his stage name, Canhead. Just last week, he went to China, where he broke a world record by sticking 8 cans to his head. Canhead says doctors aren't sure why items stick to his skin, but believe it has to do with his abnormally high 100-degree body temperature, causing his pores to act like suction cups. All sorts of items stick to him, including cans, water bottles, jars of peanuts, and cell phones. He has known about this unique ability his whole life, but tells Inside Edition he was afraid to show other people when he was younger because he didn't want to be thought of as a freak. Canhead is now making a living by sticking objects onto his head. He said he can make up to $1,000 a day and even $8,000 for a weekend by renting out space on his head.
Next up, we have a rare brain disease called giggle seizures. Kids that have this disease can often trigger gelastic seizures simply because of laughing. Now, these seizures can actually be really dangerous in the long-term run. So if you have a kid yourself or if you know anyone that laughs really spontaneous or uncontrollably, then you might want to get him or her checked out.
Adorable, priceless. For any parent, it's a treasured and joyous sound, their child's laughter. But for a rare number of children, laughter can signal a heartbreaking future.
The giggling when he was young was such an endearing type of a giggle until we realized he was giggling at inappropriate times.
9-year-old Keegan Dysert's parents, Robin and Chris, say the mysterious giggle began when he was just a toddler.
You thought what?
He's in his own little world, he's enjoying himself.
What's wrong with giggling?
Something was wrong. A neurologist said Keegan's bizarre laughter wasn't funny at all, but potentially dangerous. He was having gelastic seizures.
I couldn't understand how they could call these seizures. He's not convulsing. He's not on the floor like everybody thinks of a seizure.
Keegan was diagnosed with a form of epilepsy called hypothalamic hamartoma. He's not alone. In Toronto, 7-year-old Mateo Rocha is hit by laughing seizures up to 6 times a day. MRI scans reveal the cause for both boys, a small, non-cancerous lesion buried deep inside their brains.
No, don't do that.
Now, for 2 families, it's a race against time to find a cure, because untreated, the laughing seizures can cause long-term brain damage.
Moving on, we have a guy with a medical condition that literally makes him drunk without even touching alcohol. I personally think being drunk is one of the worst feelings ever, so I feel really bad for this guy. He also got into a car accident and got arrested because the cops actually thought he was drunk, which he obviously wasn't. Luckily for him, he found out what it was before it landed him in some deep trouble.
You've been drinking today? No, not at all. Would you be willing to do a breathalyzer test?
I'm not conscious that I'm acting drunk.
3 times the legal limit? That's impossible.
I was blown away.
Sir, you're under arrest for driving while being intoxicated.
On the number 1 spot today, we have 2 little girls who were born with their heart beating outside of their chest. You can literally see their hearts moving outside their body, and to be honest, it looks kind of scary to me. I'm personally already scared when my heart beats a little too fast, but just imagine being able to feel your heart beating. They can literally hold their heart in their hands.
The little girl is so excited she can't believe who she's about to meet. For the first time in her life, she's encountering another little girl with the same rare medical condition.
Say hi. Don't be shy.
These adorable girls were incredibly both born with their hearts beating outside of their bodies.
Is it like yours?
Vishavia is 6 years old. Audrey is 3. When the girls heard about the existence of each other, they begged their parents to arrange a meeting face-to-face and heart-to-heart.
Audrey's like, she has a pretty heart like me. This isn't her heartbeat.
Audrey's mom, Ashley, thought letting the girls play doctor would be a fun way to help them understand their medical situations and foster their unique bond. Each takes a turn listening to the other's heart with toy stethoscopes.
She knows what she's going through.
It's okay. She's
and
just gonna listen.
To see another child with the same condition is just amazing.
You have like an extra.
These were all the videos for today, guys. Let me know down below which one you thought was the craziest one out of this list. As always, I'll be giving 3 shoutouts. The first shoutout goes to Sander Elmore. The second shoutout will go to Heart1234. And the last shoutout will go to YOLOBoy134. Go check out their channels if you have some free time. If you do, then don't forget to comment something on one of their videos saying something like Top 5 Dude send you. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If so, then you know what to do. Smash that like button like always. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.